Unofficial order of finish. Winner number 3, Chipperdale. Second to the 2, Pembroke Will. Third to number 1, Carabessa. Top downs 3-2-1. They crossed the wire 3-2-1. Heading back to the winner's circle is number 3, Chipperdale. Brown gelding 2-year-old by Shake It Off Lindy. Out of Bibbidi Boo by Noble Venture. Linda Marie Plouffe of Saco Maynones, trained and driven by Val Grandin. 6 starts, 6 victories. Freshman season, Chipperdale, new lifetime best, 204-4. In that non-betting event, number 1, Carabessa was third. Number 2, Pembroke Will was second. Number 3, Chipperdale, the winner. Coming up is the second non-betting event of the afternoon. 2-year-old filly trotters will be going postward in the main Standardbred Breeder Stakes. If you notice the white awning in front of the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen, they're selling 50-50 tickets under the awning. A 50-50 raffle benefits the Maine Harness Horsemen's Association Scholarship Fund. The winner from yesterday afternoon's 50-50 raffle won $1,097, and you can have an opportunity of winning some money this afternoon, but you have to purchase your 50-50 tickets, and we'll be drawing the winning number just before the last race of the afternoon. This is a non-betting event, Maine Standardbred Breeder Stakes, purse 14,367. 2-year-old filly trotters. 4 of them will be going postward. Number 1, Twisted Venture, is owned by Mike Graham, Nelson DePompo Jr., Bill Phipps, Charlene Cushing trains. The daughter of Noble Venture, Michael Cushing drives. 2, it's Bernie's Legacy, owned by Terry Tubo. The daughter of Shake It Off Lindy is trained and driven by Ivan Davies. Number 3 is Pembroke Breeze. Heath Campbell drives for owner Bill Varney, this daughter of Pembroke Slugger. And number 4, it's My Saving Grace, owned by Margaret Thying of East Waterboro, the daughter of Shake It Off Lindy, trained by Gretchen Athern. Mark Athern drives. Forward to the gate for a race. That is a non-betting event, Maine Standardbred Breeder Stakes, $14,367. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. This is the Maine Standardbred Breeder Stakes non-betting event, 2-year-old filly trotters. The gate is in motion. Field moving the way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. And they're off. Pembroke Breeze going to grab the early lead. My Saving Grace going to look to settle in behind the leader. Twisted Venture gets away third. Bernie's Legacy, the early trailers. They head the way into the turn. Pembroke Breeze has 2 wins so far of the racing season. He's got over $25,000 a lifetime. His lifetime best mark at 206 at Cumberland. My Saving Grace, the daughter of Shake It Off Lindy, races in the pocket second. This horse is over $37,000 earned. 4 victories out of 7 starts, and 206 and 3 at Cumberland. It's its best time, winning time. Twisted Venture towards the inside third. Bernie's Legacy wandering up on the outside. Now there to be third. Quarter goes 31 and 2. On top, showing the way into the turn, Pembroke Breeze. On the outside, Bernie's Legacy to the inside. My Saving Grace closing in the hole. Racing third, Twisted Venture. As they head out of the turn, it's Pembroke Breeze. Bernie's Legacy up on the outside, putting pressure on the leader. My Saving Grace to the inside, the trailer Twisted Venture. As they head their way up towards the half, Pembroke Breeze is going to take him there. Bernie's Legacy races second. On the inside, My Saving Grace, Twisted Venture to the outside. 103 and 1/2 mile time. Ahead the way into the turn. Pembroke Breeze and Bernie's Legacy, that's the top two as they're moving their way towards 5H. My Saving Grace to the inside third. Twisted Venture trots fourth as they head towards three quarters. Pembroke Breeze on top as the leader. Bernie's Legacy trying to get closer now. On the inside, My Saving Grace, Twisted Venture's going to have to go three wide as they head towards three quarters. And Heath Campbell just sitting chilly in the bank with Pembroke Breeze. Between horses, that's Bernie's Legacy. Twisted Venture to the outside. My Saving Grace is saving room towards the inside, saving ground, and now tips to the outside, and will make it interesting for Pembroke Breeze. They have a less than an eighth of a mile to go. Pembroke Breeze been up on top every step of the way. And he hears My Saving Grace coming after him to the outside. It's Pembroke Breeze. My Saving Grace to the outside, making a race of it. Pembroke Breeze, My Saving Grace to the outside, and going to go right on by. My Saving Grace wins it all. Pembroke Breeze was second. Third spot to the outside, Twisted Venture. 2:06 time for the mile. To the winner's circle moves number 4, My Saving Grace. Brown filly 2-year-old by Shake It Off Lindy. Is owned by Margaret Thing of East Waterboro, Maine. Gretchen Thurn trains. Mark Thurn winning driver. Time for the mile 2:06. A new lifetime win record for My Saving Grace. The dam is Cinematic Hanover, and the grandsire's Muscles Yankee. Order of finish, number 1, Twisted Venture was third. 2, Bernie's Legacy fourth. 3, Pembroke Breeze second. 4, My Saving Grace was the winner. Top down, it's 3, 4, 2. 1 on the bottom, 2:06 time for the mile. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Windsor Fair for another beautiful day of harness racing action, with the first race coming up in just 24 minutes at 1 p.m. We'll be taking a look at the changes and scratches on this afternoon's racing program, but before we do, we ask that you all please rise as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. And for all the veterans and first responders in the crowd today, I want to thank you for your service. Little interesting note as we looked at the American flag as the playing of the national anthem. The first time the American flag was raised was in September 3rd, 1777 in Delaware, as the rebels, as we were called back then, faced off against the British. The British won that battle, but they didn't win the war. It was September 3rd, 1777, the first time the American flag was raised. Let's take a look at the changes and scratches for the racing program. Turning to the fourth race this afternoon, race number 4. The number 3 horse, Sandinista, has been scratched. Fourth race, number 3, Sandinista, has been scratched. Race number 6, the number 4 horse, Gold Star Spider, has been scratched. Sixth race, number 4, Gold Star Spider, has been scratched. In the ninth race, the number 3 horse, Desideranto, has been scratched. Ninth race, number 7, Desideranto, has been scratched. Race 11, the number 3 horse, Should Have Bet More, has been scratched. 11th race, number 3, Should Have Bet More, has been scratched. Post time on the board for race number 1 coming up in just 21 minutes. I'd like to thank one of our major sponsors here at the Windsor Fair, the good folks from Kennebec Savings Bank. The fair is a tradition that reminds us of our family heritage, where we come from, and with shared memories, a true local event. At the Kennebec Savings Bank, we take great pride in serving and supporting our hometowns and local events, as we have for many years, and as we will for many, many more years to come. I want to thank the good folks, Kennebec Savings Bank, for being a major sponsor here at the Windsor Fair. Well, you want to participate in the Lucky Losing Ticket Contest. If you have a losing ticket this afternoon, there are white buckets located in front of the grandstand with orange caps. Just put your name on the back of the losing ticket and just drop it in the bucket. And before the last race this afternoon, we'll be reaching into the bucket, grabbing out a name, and that losing ticket will turn into a winning one, and that ticket will be worth $100. Also, 50-50 raffle taking place. You can purchase tickets right in front of the grandstand by the white awning. Yesterday, we had a patron that walked away with $1,097 in cash. So you have to be in it to win it. Play the 50-50 raffle this afternoon. And if you get a little thirsty and you want to quench your thirst, the beer tent located at the end of the grandstand. Nothing better than a nice cold brew, watching the races here on a beautiful day at the Windsor Fair. I have a late scratch to report. 7th race this afternoon. 7th race, number 7, Cellular, has been scratched. Reminder, racing action tomorrow. That's right, Labor Day racing action, 1 o'clock post time. We have our $15,000 invitational pace that will take place tomorrow. Our Labor Day racing action on Monday, 1 p.m. post time. Horses for the first race of the afternoon now making their way into the post parade. First race, first half of the daily double. No changes in the double. Win, play, show, Quinella Exacta, trifecta wagering. Here, race number 1. The number 1 horse in the field is Race Me Mag, owned and driven by Bill Childs. This is the daughter of Noble Venture, son of Noble Venture. 2, Abenaki Ivan Davies drives the daughter of Boy Band for Anita A. 3, Outlaw of the Valleys, owned by Leighton Property, the son of Pembroke Slugger, is Kevin Switzer Jr. in the bike. 4, He's a Little Naughty, is owned by Mona Dodd. Steve Wilson drives the son of Victor Blue Chip. Number 5, Eustace, son of Boy Band, is owned by Anita A. with Mike Stevenson driving. And number 6 is Pembroke Traveler. Bill Varney owns the son of Pembroke Slugger. Heath Campbell's in the bike. Anita Anastopoulos is the owners of number 5 and number 2. Horses take 2 scores, then they'll be going to the starting gate. You don't want to be shut out in your wagering action this afternoon. We have a good crowd, beautiful weather to be at the Windsor Fair today watching harness racing action. So don't be shut out on your wagering action. Make your way to the windows as soon as possible. Post time on the board in 4 minutes. Three minutes now, post time in 3, just 3. Two minutes now, just 2 minutes till post time. Post time in 2. One minute now, 1 minute on the board, post time in 1. Less than a minute, less than one on the board, less than a minute. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. First race field will be heading the way towards the starting gate. Gate is in motion. Field moving into the turn. Here they come. And they're off. Allure of the Valley's underway, as is Wabanaki to the inside. Pembroke Traveler to the outside, leaving early as they head the way into that first turn. Wabanaki, Ivan Davies up on top to show the way. Quickly up on the outside, that's Outlaw of the Valley going to challenge early. As they make their way down the backside for the first time, towards the inside, as they move their way up towards the quarter poles, he's a little naughty. Up towards the quarter, dropping back to be fourth in the field, Pembroke Traveler. Fifth spot, Eustace, Race Me Mag, the early trailer, opening panel 29 and 2. Wabanaki, Ivan Davies, driving the Son of Boy Bands, get 4 wins so far in the 2023 racing season. Looking to add a 5th one this afternoon. Sitting in the pocket, Outlaw of the Valley, he wants to grab his 4th victory of the 23 racing season. As they head their way out of the turn, they're going to come up towards the half-mile pole. He's a little naughty, trots there 4th. This one's in search of its first victory for 2023. Pembroke Traveler is racing 4th, Eustace 5th, Race Me Mag trails. A half goes in a minute, 1/5. Eustace makes a break by the half-mile pole. As they head the way into the turn, Wabanaki showing the way. The Son of Boy Band dictates the trotting pace. Moving quickly up on the outside. Here comes Pembroke Traveler. Heath Campbell's got this one motoring up on the outside. The daughter of Pembroke Slugger, the son of Pembroke Slugger, is up on the outside now, about a quarter of a length away from Wabanaki as they head towards the 3/4 pole. Outlaw of the Valley to the inside 3rd. He's a little naughty 4th. Race Me Mag 5th. Trailer Eustace. 3/4, 1 minute 30 and 4/5. It's Wabanaki to the inside. Pembroke Traveler to the outside. Racing 3rd, Outlaw of the Valley. These three getting away from the rest of the field. Less than an eighth of a mile ago. It's Wabanaki showing the way. 2 wide up on the outside. Pembroke Traveler. Outlaw of the Valley's going to angle 3 wide. Down the stretch they drive. It's Wabanaki up on top. Quickly up on the outside. Outlaw of the Valley, but not enough. Winning it all, Wabanaki. Outlaw of the Valley 2nd. Pembroke Traveler 3rd. 1:59 and 4. Time for the mile. On the board, the unofficial winner, number 2, Wabanaki. Second to the 3, Outlaw of the Valley. Third to number 6, Pembroke Traveler. 2, 3, 6, first 3 to the wire. Race number 1. The presentation in the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, will be from the family and friends of Lester Dancer, as this is the Lester Dancer Memorial. Lester loved his horses and racehorses. He stabled at Windsor for many years, enjoyed working and talking to the other horsemen stabled here. His favorite horses were Colby Eden, Barbara Ray, Pembroke Song, Winsome Frisco, and Smoky Joe. With the help of his sons Lester and Larry training and driving for him, he raced at the main fairs, Scarborough Downs, Bangor Raceway, Rochester Fair, Foxborough, and Rockingham. When he retired from racing, his sons Lester and Larry have continued the tradition. Here today is loving wife Louise, grandchildren and children, and great-grandchildren, all here this afternoon. This is the Lester Dancer Memorial, race number 1. To the winner circle will move number 2, Wabanaki. Wabanaki is a bay gelding 3-year-old by Boy Band out of Wild Pine Princess by Malabar Band. Anita Anastasilopoulos of Gorham, Maine owns. Ivan Davey trains and drives. Time for the mile 159 and 4. It's a new lifetime win record for number 2, Wabanaki. Anastasopoulos. Anita Anastasopoulos of Gorham, Maine. Congratulations with your win with Wabanaki. Here's the order of finish for the first race. Number 1, Race Me Mag was 5th. 2, Wabanaki the winner. 3, Outlaw of the Valley 2nd. 4, He's a Little Naughty 4th. Number 5, Eustace 6th. And number 6, Pembroke Travel the 3rd. Top down, it's 5, 1, 2, 4, 6, 3 in the bottom. Time for the mile 159 and 4. And it's a new lifetime win record for Wabanaki. 16 lifetime starts, 8 of them being victories. And with that victory there, just pushed its earnings over $100,000. Coming up, the second race of the afternoon, Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta Trifecta. No changes, race number 2 in the afternoon, a field of 5 going postward. Reminder, play the Lucky Losing Ticket contest today. Take your losing ticket, put your name in the back. In front of the grandstand, there's white buckets with orange caps on them, and you just place that losing ticket in there. And before the last race of the afternoon, we'll be picking out a winning ticket, and that ticket will become a $100 winner. So you have to be in it to win it. Also 50-50 jackpot taking place in front of the grandstand. Buy your 50-50 tickets. It benefits the Maine Harness Horsemen's Association Scholarship Fund. The Trifecta 236 paid $2.80. The $1 Quinella 23 $1.20. $1 Exacta 2-3, $1.80. Horses making their way onto the racetrack for the post parade for the second race of the afternoon. It's a condition event going a distance of 1 mile. The purse $3,800. A field of 5 will be going post weight. Number 1 in the field is Burger, owned by G. Russell Austin. Kevin Switcher Jr. drives. 2, Hurricane Bunny, Winter Asher Starbomb, drives for owner Brian Kelly II. Number 3, Zampara, owned by Val Grondin and Bill Underhill. Valerie Grondin is the range person. Number 4, Sarah's Lilies, owned by McCoo Incorporated, driven by Maguire Sowers. And number 5, Pembroke Scorpio, is owned by Patricia Sumner. Dave Ingraham is in the bike. 5 to the gate for the second. Win, play, show, Quinella, exacta, trifecta wagering. Post time on the board coming up in 4 minutes to post. Horses coming back for their second and final score. Less than 3 minutes now. Post time in less than 3. One minute now. Post time in a minute. Just 1 minute to post. Less than a minute. Less than 1 minute till post time. Less than a minute on the board. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Field for the second will be moving their way towards the starting gate. Starting gate is now in motion. Field moving their way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. They're off. Hurricane Punny wants to grab the lead to the inside. Berger's going to make it tough for him as they head their way into the turn. But Hurricane Bunny is going to clear. And, they're kind of a little incident happened in the way into the turn with Hurricane Bunny to the outside, Berger to the inside. These two were battling their way into that first turn, and Berger's going to win that battle. Hurricane Bunny's going to look to settle in second as they move their way up towards the quarter pole. Sarah's Lily getting away there to be third. Pembroke Scorpio fourth. Back horse is Zempara. To the quarter they drive 28-1, and Hurricane Bunny wants to come back after Berger, and these two will race as a team as they head their way into the turn. A little rough gated, that is Hurricane Bunny towards the outside. Heading the way into the turn, they come by the grandstand for the first time. It's Berger to the inside. Hurricane Bunny towards the outside. Sarah's Lily watching the battle take place. Sits there third as they head up towards the half. Pembroke Scorpio is fourth. The trailer's Empire. By the half, they're going to drive. It's going to be quick. 57-1. These horses have not won a race so far in the 2023 racing season, and they're racing like invitational pacers today. On top, it's Berger. Urging on the outside, Hurricane Bunny to the inside. Racing third, that's Sarah's Lily, has a perfect trip towards the inside. Pembroke Scorpios Empower the trailer to three quarters, and here comes Sarah's Lily. And McGuire Sowers tips this one to the outside. Also going to take the cover of that horse. It's Pembroke Scorpio as they go to three quarters in 127-3. Sarah's Lily shows the way. Pembroke Scorpio to the outside second. Berger tiring to the inside third. Zempara fourth, and Hurricane Bunny is in the back. They have less than an eighth of a mile to go, and McGuire Sowers with Sarah's Lily, 3-5 favorite shown on the way home. On the outside, Pembroke Scorpio to the inside, Berger. They straighten out ahead to the wire. Sarah's Lily's up on top, benefited from that early battle. On top, Sarah's Lily. Pembroke Scorpio up for second, Berger third. 1:56-1 the time for the mile. Inquiry sign on the tote board. Judges will be looking at the first turn. Again, the inquiry sign is on the board. Judges looking at the first turn. Video as the field move their way into that turn. Looking at the number one horse, Berger, and number two, Hurricane Bunny. Ladies and gentlemen, in this race, the presentation being made to the unofficial winner, number four, Sarah's Lily. We're remembering Amanda Lynn Bartlett Harris Memorial today. Amanda Lynn Harris was taken from us way too soon. She was the daughter of Richard Jr. and Deborah Bartlett of Windsor. She leaves two beautiful daughters, Gracie Lynn and Kinsley Ray Harris, and her husband, Andy. Amanda grew up here in Windsor and attended the area schools before attending the University of Maine in Orono, and graduated with a double major in 2009. Shortly after graduating, she moved to New York, and after some time, built a wonderful family life in the area. In 2014, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and fought a long and tireless battle with it. She never gave up and had a smile on her face no matter how poorly she felt. Amanda loved going to the fair, being with family, friends, socializing, and especially the food. It's still a mystery how anyone of such small stature managed to pack in all that food. Amanda is dearly missed by all those who loved her, and many are here today in remembrance of her life. She may be out of our sight, but she's never out of our thoughts. Remembering Amanda Lynn Bartlett Harris this afternoon. Sarah's Lily is a Bay Mare 7-year-old by He's Gorgeous out of Lily Langtree by Lifesign. McCoo Incorporated, Merrick, New York owns, trained by Benson Merrill, driven by Maguire Sowers. It's the first win of the racing season for Sarah's Lily, and a very quick 156-1. Inquiry sign is off the board. Judges saw no reason for any action to be taken. Race number 2. Race is official. The winner, number 4, Sarah's Lily. Second to the 5, Pembroke Scorpio. Third to the 1, Burger. Order for the finish of race number 2. The number 1 horse, Burger, was 3rd. 2, Hurricane Bunny, 5th. 3, Zampara was 4th. 4, Sarah's Lily, the winner. And number 5, Pembroke Scorpio, 2nd. From the top, it's 3, 5, 4. 1, 2 in the bottom. Time for the mile. 156-1. First win of the season for number 4, Sarah's Lily. The early double, dollar double, 2-4, paid $10.90, $2.90 on the early double. Dollar exacta, 4-5, $10.30. $1 quinella, 4-5, $6.10. The $1 trifecta, 4-5-1, $28.90. Reminder, 50-50 raffle taking place right in front of the grandstand. Again, purchase the 50-50 ticket right in front of the grandstand under the white awning. Lucky losing ticket contest taking place today. So you want to try your luck, a lucky losing ticket? All you have to do is take that losing ticket, put your name on the back, and then just before the last race this afternoon, they'll be pulling out a losing ticket and turning it into a winning one, and that ticket will be worth $100. So we have the lucky losing ticket contest. We have the 50-50 raffle taking place. Other ways of making money here at the Windsor Fair other than wagering on the horse races. If you're ready for a nice cold brew, there is the beer tent, which is located right at the end of the grandstand. Have a nice cold one. Enjoy racing action on a beautiful day here at Windsor. Horses coming back for their second and final score. We're looking at 3 minutes. Coming on 3 minutes to post time. Race number 3. Coming up to 2 minutes, 2 minutes to post time into just 2 minutes. Less than a minute, less than 1 minute to post time. Post time in less than 1. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Gates in motion. Here they come. And they're quickly up on the outside. Cax rev it up to the inside. Rock and Lisa, excellent chance, leaving early as they move their way into the turn. Protecting real position. A shot to the heart as they make their way down the backside first time. Rock and Lisa to the inside. Cax rev it up to the outside. Nason's going to cross over, gain real position, showing the way up to the quarter pole. Rock and Lisa second, shot to the heart, getaway third. Excellent chances fourth, and Einhorn is Finkel is the trailer. As they move their way up towards the quarter pole, Cax rev it up by the opening panel, 28-3. Rock and Lisa races second to close the third now for shot to the heart. Excellent chance fourth, fifth spot, that's Einhorn is Finkel. A field of five heading the way out to the turn. They're coming up towards the 3/8, and Cax rev it up on the board currently at 4-1. Sit in the pocket, Rock and Lisa. Shot to the heart third. Excellent chance, 8-5 favorite. Sits fourth as they swing the way out of the turn. Einhorn is Finkel is the trailer. To the half they're going to drive, and Cax rev it up's going to take him there. Rock and Lisa second, shot to the heart third. Half goes minute 2/5. Underway up on the outside, Einhorn is Finkel to the inside. Excellent chance. Heading their way up towards 5/8. Pace setter on top. It's Cax. Rev it up's been there right from the get-go. Rock and Lisa, perfect spot to the inside second. Einhorn is Finkel to the outside third. Now second. Picking up that live cover. It's excellent chance as they head towards the three-quarter pole. Cax rev it up is on top as the leader. Underway up on the outside. Einhorn is Finkel to the inside. Rock and Lisa third. Excellent chance to the outside fourth. Fifth to the inside is shot to the heart. 3/4, 131-1. It's Cax rev it up showing the way into that final turn. Rock and Lisa to the inside. Racing second. Heading the way out of the turn. They're going to come for home. And it's Cax rev it up as the pace setter. On the far outside as they make their way out of the turn. Excellent chance. 3 wide for Campbell. Rock and Lisa to the inside. They're heading the way out of the turn. Cax rev it up. Excellent chances flying on the outside. And excellent chances going to go right on by. Cax rev it up second. Looked like shot to the heart. Finished third. Time for the mile. 2 minutes, 3/5. Unofficial winner is number 3, Excellent Chance. Second to the 5, Cax rev it up. Third to the 1, shot to the heart. 3-5-1, first 3 to the wire. Race number 3 of the afternoon. The presentation in the winner's circle is third race, ladies and gentlemen. We are remembering John and Lorraine Bryant today. This race is in honor of longtime horseman John Bryant and his wife Lorraine, parents and grandparents of Diane Bryant and Kristen Bartlett. Both John and Lorraine love going to the races and following their grandson-in-law, Jason Bartlett. Here today to make the presentation in the winner's circle is friends and family, remembering John and Lorraine Bryant this afternoon. With the presentation going to the race official winner, number 3, Excellent Chance. This is a bay mare 10-year-old by Manart Harwood out of Unique Boutique by Arts Place. Gail Harris, Bangor, Maine, she owns, trained by Mark Harris, driven by Heath Campbell. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. It's the fastest victory of the racing season for number 3, Excellent Chance. 3-5-1, first 3 to the wire. Race number 3. Price is now appearing on the board. Here's the order of finish for the third race. Number 1, Shot to the Heart, was third. 2, Rock and Lisa, fifth. 3, Excellent Chance, the winner. 4, Einhorn is Finkel, fourth. And 5, Cax rev it up second. Top down, it's 3-5-1. 4-2 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. Hey, there's a great afternoon of racing action coming up at the Cornish Trotting Park, located Route 25 in Cornish. It's Horseman's Day, featuring live harness racing action, and also you get to visit the Harness Racing Trotting Museum on Sunday, September 10th, 12 noon post time. It benefits the Cornish Fairgrounds Restoration Fund. There's food concessions, admission for $4, and donations are welcome. It's a great time. I've been there many a time. Always a fun day at Cornish Trotting Park. It's Horseman's Day, featuring live harness racing action, and also have an opportunity to visit the Trotting Museum, located right at the fairgrounds. Sunday, September 10th is the date, 12 noon post time. Be there.
It is amateur racing, and you can meet if anybody meets in Buffalo.
There's amateur races also in the barn area. They could also use some horses for Cornish. Let's take a look at some of the top horses that are racing in the main Standardbred Breeders' Stakes. A 2-year-old filly trotter is being led by My Saving Grace. Mrs. Foxy Roxy, 2-year-old top pacer. The 2-year-old Colt Pacer is pretty tight. He's just a delight, looking real good this year. Chipperdale undefeated, 2-year-old trotting colt. And the 3-year-old filly trotters, Wild Ending. South Street Donnie turned it on this year. Last year she was mediocre. This year she's superb. She's a 3-year-old pacing filly. 3-year-old Colt Paces, Luke Magoo, love the name, love the horse. And what we saw today was Wabanaki get another victory for the 3-year-old Colt Trotters. Horses will be making their way to the post parade for the fourth race of the afternoon. The fourth race condition event going a distance of 1 mile, the purse $4,000. In this fourth race, the number 3 horse Sandinista has been scratched the 3 Sandinista. Let's take a look at the field. Number 1 is Hypnotic Dreams, owned by McCoo Incorporated. Maguire Sowers drives. 2, Frank DeFord is owned by Irving Bluestein. Aaron Hall is on the bike. 3, Sandinista has been scratched. Number 4, Velocity Sub-Z. It's owned by Judson Merrill, driven by Walter Case Jr. 5, it's the old classy J.J. Shett. The 14-year-old is driven and owned by Drew Campbell. 6, Storm and Mavericks, owned by Anita Chapman. Dave Ingraham is in the sulky. Mr. Blissful, number 7, Jason Bertolini drives for Robert Ferreira. And 8, Perfect Force, owned by Robin Crozier and Jack Clements. Kevin Switzer Jr. in the sulky. Take note that the 8-horse Perfect Force will score from the second tier. Post time on the board coming up in 5 minutes to post. And there's a birthday boy in attendance today, Mr. Ken Sumner. Kenny Sumner, happy birthday, Ken. And many, many more to come. Don't forget your 50-50 tickets. They're on sale right in front of the grandstand. 50-50 raffle. We had a lucky patron won $1,097 yesterday. You got to be in it to win it. Buy those 50-50 tickets now. And now we're wishing happy birthdays also Mr. Robert Gibbs. Bob Gibbs, happy birthday out to Robert today. A lot of birthdays taking place today. Three minutes, post time in 3 minutes. Less than a minute, less than 1 minute till post time. Race number 4, less than 1. Less than a minute on the board, less than 1 minute. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Field of 7 heading the way towards the gate. 4th race of the afternoon. Gates in motion. Fields at the head of the stretch, and here they come. And they're off. Hypnotic Dream easily gets the lead. Nobody wants to leave against them. Perfect Force towards the inside is going to get a good position as they head the way into the turn. Frank DeForge getting away there to be third as they move the way down the backside. Velocity Sub-Z fourth. JJ's Jet fifth. Storm and Maverick, Mr. Blissful. That's the field heading the way up towards the quarter pole. Hypnotic Dream 3-5 favorite. Got a lot of respect right from the get-go. Perfect Force sits behind the leader at 6-1. About 2 1/4 lengths back to Frank DeFord racing third. Velocity Sub-Z fourth. JJ's Jet loves this racetrack. Fifth, 6-spot Storm and Maverick. Mr. Blissful the trailer. 29-2. A very pedestrian opening quarter. Hypnotic Dream shows the way by a length and a hoofbeat. He's going to be attacked now for Frank DeFord. He's going to angle to the outside and going to press the issue. Hypnotic Dream is on top. Perfect Force to the inside. Up on the outside, Frank DeFord. That's the first three. Racing fourth in the field, Velocity Sub-Z. Fifth spot, JJ's Jet. 6, Storm and Maverick. Mr. Blissful trails. 58.3, half-mile time. Heading the way into the turn with Hypnotic Dream on top as the leader. Frank DeFord towards the outside. Perfect Force. Good spot to the inside third. Velocity Sub-Z's racing fourth. About 2 1/4 lengths back to JJ's Jet fifth. Mr. Blissful underway up on the outside. And Storm and Maverick, that's the field heading the way down the backside. It's Hypnotic Dream showing the way. Frank DeFord grinding up on the outside. And Perfect Force on the inside. He's waiting to pounce as they go to 3/4. 127-1. Hypnotic Dream, 3-5 shots showing the way in the final turn. All the inside, Perfect Force. Frank DeFord to the outside. Heading the way out of the turn. JJ's Jet moving up on the outside. As they head out of the turn, they come in for the mile. 155-3. Unofficial winners, number 1, Hypnotic Dream. Second to the 2, Frank DeFord. Third to the 8, Perfect Force. Time for the mile, 155-3. This afternoon's 4th race, we are remembering Josette Bartlett. Josette Bartlett is the late wife of longtime horseman Richard Bartlett Sr. They were married for 36 years and have 5 children: Sonia, Doreen, Dick Jr., Tammy, and Lisa. and 6 grandchildren, one of whom is Maine's leading driver, almost one of the leading drivers in the country. It's Jason Bartlett. Josette had a strong impact in Jason's life. She would be very proud of his accomplishments thus far. In the winner's circle to make the presentation to friends and family of Josette this afternoon. And the presentation goes to number 1, Hypnotic Dream. A Bay Gelding 6-year-old by Hypnotic Blue Chip. Out of PH Dreamer by Dream Away. McCoo Incorporated, Merrick, New York owns. Benson Merrill, winning trainer. McGuire Sowers is the winning driver. And McCoo Incorporated, second win for those owners. Here's the order of finish for the 4th race. Number 1, Hypnotic Dream, the winner. 2, Frank DeFord was second. 3, Sandinista did not start. Number 4, Velocity Sub-Z was 4th. 5, JJ's Jet 5th. 6, Storm and Maverick was 6th. 7, Mr. Blissful 7th. And number 8, Perfect Force was 3rd. Top down, it's 1, 2, scratch. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 in the bottom. 1:55 and 3 time for the mile. It's 3rd win of the season for Hypnotic Dream. Don't forget your 50-50 raffle tickets. Before the last race this afternoon, we'll be drawing out a ticket. You're going to want to be part of it. You have to buy a ticket to be in it. So buy your 50-50 raffle tickets right in front of the grandstand under the white awning. 50-50 raffle benefits the Maine Harness Horsemen's Association Scholarship Fund. If you want to quench your thirst, time for a beer. That's right. Beer tent located right at the end of the grandstand. Have yourself a nice cold brew. Watch the races. Wager on the races. It's a great day to be at the fair here at Windsor. Horses for the fifth race making their way into the post parade. Main Standardbred Breeder Stakes, 3-year-old filly trotters. They're battling for a purse of $14,952. Number one is BR Glories, owned by Barbara Lawson. Wallace Watson is the driver. 2, Melania's Best, owned by Leighton Property, driven by John Nason. Number 3, Wild Ending, owned by Anita Anastasopoulos. Ivan Davies, the reinsman. 4, She's a Little Bit Mouthy. Aaron Hall drives for owner Mona Dodd. 5, Another Adventure. Kevin Switzer Jr., driving for Leighton Property. And number 6, Cadet and Chris, owned by Jim and Betsy Kelly. The driver is Gary Hall. 6 to the gate. Win, Play, Show, Quinella Exacta Trifecta. Post time on the board coming up in a few minutes. On the line, a purse $14,952. Reminder, playing the Lucky Losing Ticket contest today. Take that losing ticket, put your name on the back of the ticket, put it in the white bucket with the orange cap, and we'll be drawing before the last race this afternoon, taking a lucky ticket and turning it into a lucky winning ticket. So the lucky losing ticket will turn into a lucky winning ticket, and that will be worth $100 to the name that's pulled out. Also, 50-50 raffle taking place right in front of the grandstand. For the white awning, you just take a look and see some of the pretty gals that are working down there and buy your raffle tickets that benefit the Maine Harness Horsemen Association Scholarship Fund. So buy the tickets, 50-50, lucky losing ticket contest, all taking place along with our mutual wagering action right here at the Windsor Fair. Horses coming back for their second and final score, less than 3 minutes to post time. Post time in less than 3. Less than a minute, less than 1 minute till post time. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Gate is in motion. Field moving the way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. Off stride behind the gate as she's a little bit mouthy. And they're off. Center of the racetrack, Wild Ending's going to grab the lead to the inside. Melania's Best. Be Our Glory towards the inside. Racing the way into the turn. Another adventure towards the outside as they're making their way down the backside for the first time. On top showing the way, that is Wild Ending. Ivan Davies is the daughter of boy band. On top showing the way. Out of 7 starts so far this year, 4 wins, 3 seconds. Looking at another victory this afternoon. Racing second spot as they move their way up towards the quarter pole. Melania's Best. Be Our Glory is third. Racing fourth. Another Adventure. Back trotting fifth. She's a little bit mouthy. The trailers Cadat and Chris. 31-3 opening panel. Heading their way into the turn. They'll come by the grandstand for the first time. Wild Endings getting a lot of respect in the race, on the racetrack, and also on the board. Currently at 2-5. Swinging the way out of the turn, they're going to come up towards the half. Melania's Best, 17-1 shot, sits the pocket. As they move up towards the half-mile pole, third to the inside, Be Our Glory. Another venture towards the outside, fourth, 1:03.3 half-mile time. Heading the way into the turn, it's Wild Ending on top, the trotting leader. Melania's Best second, Be Our Glory towards the inside. Icing up on the outside, another Adventure. Back of the pack, she's a little bit mouthy, and Cadat and Chris. As they head in the way towards 3/4, Wild Ending on top, showing the way. He's been there right from the start. Melania's Best about 3.5 lengths back second. Be Our Glory game to the inside third. Another Adventure to the outside fourth. Racing fifth. She's a little bit mouthy. Cadat and Chris trails 3/4. They're by there in 1:34.3, and it's all Wild Ending. Wild Ending showing the way into the final turn. Melania's Best is second. Be Our Glory third. Midway in the turn, they get an eighth of a mile to go. And Be Our Glory is going to step towards the outside, going to challenge Melania's Best for that place spot. But it's Wild Ending. Wild Ending showing the way home. Very, very tough trotter. She is showing her stuff this afternoon. Wild Ending. Melania's Best second. Be Our Glory races third. Time for the mile, 2:05. Unofficial winner is number 3, Wild Ending. Second to the 2 Melania's Best. Third to the 1 BR Glory. 3-2-1, first 3 to the wire. In the winner's circle today, ladies and gentlemen, we are remembering Teresa Mollison. She was known also as GM. GM lived right outside the racetrack. She was a friend of many, and if you needed help, she was right there. She worked for many horsemen throughout the years and trained her own horses. GM also worked as a mail carrier like her dad. Here's to GM. May she rest in peace. We love you, Teresa. God bless. Back to the winner's circle goes number 3, Wild Ending. Brown filly 3-year-old by Boy Band out of Wild Pine by Pine Chip. The owner is Anita Anastasopoulos of Agora, Maine, trained by Ivan Davies. Ivan does the driving. 2:05 time for the mile, win number 5 of the year for Wild Ending. And for Anita Anastopoulos, it's her second victory of the afternoon. Order of finishes as follows. Number 1, BR Glory was third. 2, Melania's Best second. 3, Wild Ending the winner. 4, She's a Little Bit Mouthy fifth. 5, Another Adventure was fourth. 6, Godard and Chris sixth. From the top, it's 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 6 on the bottom. Time 2:05. Pari-mutuel price is now on the board. The winner paid $2.80 to win. The $1 exacta 3-2, $11.50. $1 Quinella 2-3, $16.80. And the $1 trifecta 3-2-1 returns $82.10. In the upcoming 6th race this afternoon, we do have a scratch to report. The number 4 horse, Gold Star Spider, has been scratched. 6th race, number 4, Gold Star Spider, scratched this afternoon. The 6th race is the start of Pick 5. Let's take a look at races 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for the Pick 5 this afternoon. Race number 6, the number 4 horse, Gold Star Spider scratch. Scratch number 4, Gold Star Spider in the 6th. In the 7th race, the number 7 horse, Cellular, has been scratched. 7th race, scratch the 7 horse, Cellular. Nothing to report in the 8th race. In the 9th race, number 7, Desideranto, has been scratched. 9th race, scratch the 7, Desideranto. And nothing to report in the 10th race. Try your luck, Pick 5 this afternoon. A reminder, the Lost Trotting Parks Heritage Center is once again exhibiting at the Windsor Fair. The exhibit is on the left as you walk towards the Windsor History Center. The exhibit includes images of selected Maine lost trotting parks, including Rigby Park, the kite track at Old Orchard Beach, and the story of Nelson 4209. A history of selected Maine fairs and historical banners from Lost Trotting Park's Maine 200 project. The banners are side by side behind the building. A veteran service exhibit is to the left of the Lost Trotting Parks exhibit. For those who love history, please take the time to visit Lost Trotting Parks exhibit here at the Windsor Fair. If you can't go on over to take a look, you can see it online at losttrottingparks.com. You can click on the links and see the archives of Lost Trotting Parks of New England, a Maine 200 project, Maine Spirit, and the Horse. It's all created by Mr. Stephen Thompson. Done a tremendous job. He's the founder and creative director for Lost Trotting Parks. Also, he has his truck. The truck is located right by the Maine Potato Barrel Museum, right in front of the betting booth. Come on over, take a look at the truck. He's got some great stuff displayed there also. Post time of the board coming up for race number 6 in 8 minutes. Again, a reminder, the Cornish Trotting Park, located on Route 25 in Cornish, Maine, is having their Horseman's Day featuring live harness racing action. And they also can take a gander at the Trotting Museum located there. Always a great take. It's on Sunday, September 10th at 12 noon. It benefits the Cornish Fairgrounds Restoration Fund. There's food concessions, and you want to take a look on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, take the drive. It's a great, great little fair for grounds. It's the Horseman's Day featuring live harness racing and also the Trotting Museum right there. And I tell you, it's just a great day. Bring the family out. Amateur drivers and horses on the track competing. The Cornish Trotting Park, located on Route 25, Cornish, Maine. Always a great afternoon at Cornish. Sixth race field now in the post parade. Number 1 is Southwind Terra, as owned by Bill Tracy and Mike Wilson. Garrett Mosher drives. 2, Next Big Thing. Drew Campbell drives for owner Reginald Duguay. Number 3, Gotti, went to Asher Staubbaum owns with Andy Harrington doing the driving. 4, Gold Star Spider Scratch. Number 5 is Love the Way You Lie, owned by Mona Dodd. Mike McGee is the reinsman. 6, Nets of Passion. Mike Stevenson drives for owner Stephen Lacasse. Number 7 is The Shining, owned by Trudy Fram. Kevin Switzer Jr. is in the bike. And number 8, it's Nagel. It's owned by Reginald Duguay. DeAndis Land's the driver. 7 to the gate for the 6th. Win Play Show. Quinella Exacta Trifecta. Started the Pick 5. Pick 5 races 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Don't be shut out. About 3 minutes to post time. Race number 6. One minute now. 1 minute to post time. Post time in a minute. Don't be shut out. Race number 6. Post time 1 minute. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Race number 6. Horses moving their way towards the starting gate. Starting gates in motion. Field moving the way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. And And they're off towards the rails. Southwind Terror also to go next big thing towards the inside. Nagel, Gotti up in the outside as they charge their way into the turn. Lovely Way You Lies towards the back of the pack with Nets of Passion and The Shining. As they're making their way down the backside for the first time. On the inside, that is Southwind Terror. On the outside, coming with speed, next big thing is going to challenge up towards the quarter. These two locked in an early duel. Gotti races third as they move their way up towards that opening panel. On the outside, next big thing, 27-3. Southwind Terror races second as they head their way into the turn. They're going to come by the grandstand for the first time. As they swing their way out of the turn, on top the pace setter. It's next big thing currently on the board. 6-5 favorite dictates the pace. On the inside, Southwind Terror underway up on the outside. Here comes Nagel underway with the cover. That's Gotti to the inside fifth. Love the Way You Lie. Nets of Passion, The Shining, that's the field. 55-4, half-mile time. They head their way into the turn, and next big thing in Campbell looking to win this one this afternoon with a big favorite. He's opened up by 3. Southwind Terror towards the inside. Gotti back of the pack movement. Nets of Passion's going to have to go 4 wide as they head towards 3/4. On top, it's next big thing showing the way. Southwind Terror is closing in on the leader. Racing third, Gotti to 3/4. 124-4. They have less than a quarter of a mile to go, and they're attacking next big thing. On the outside, Southwind Terror going to go 3 wide. Here comes Gotti. Back of the pack movement. It is Nets of Passion. They swing the way out of the turn, and next big thing is desperate through the lane. Here comes Southwind Terror. Gotti to the outside. Southwind Terror and Gotti up on the outside. Very, very, very tight between Southwind Terror and Gotti. Look like they hit the line together, but we'll let the photograph to determine the winner. Race number 6 this afternoon. Hold all tickets. Photo sign on the board. Photo between number 1, Southwind Terror, number 3, Gotti, and number 2, Next Big Thing. 155-4, the time for the mile. That's the best time for the year for Southwind Terror. On the board, the unofficial winner, number 1, Southwind Terror, finishing second to the 3, Gotti, third to the 2, Next Big Thing. Presentation in the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Creighton Mater Hemphill Memorial. Creighton Mater Hemphill was a well-known businessman in the horse world. It always supported the agricultural fairs in Maine, New England, and beyond. He had a particular interest with saddle horses, work horses, and had race horses stabled right here at the Windsor Fairgrounds. Creighton had a special commitment involving the youth programs. In his words, the youths of our country are our future. Remembering Creighton Mater Hemphill today, race number 6, with a presentation going to the number 1 horse, Southwind Terror. Southwind Terror is a bay gelding 13-year-old by Cam Luck out of Tattoo, Hanover by Abercrombie, owned by William Tracy of Brownfield, Maine, and Mike Wilson of Chelsea, Maine, trained by Benson Merrill, driven by Garrett Mosher. Again, second win of the year for number 1, Southwind Terror. Fastest win also, 155-4. Fastest win in the past 2 years. Race is official. Parimutuel prices now appearing on the board. Here's the order of finish for the 6th race. Number 1, Southwind Terror, the winner. 2, Next Big Thing, third. 3, Gaudy was second. 4, Gold Star Spider did not start. Number 5, Love the Way You Lie was fifth. 6, Nets of Passion fourth. 7, The Shining was seventh. And number 8, Nagel sixth. Top down, it's 1, 3, 2. Scratch 5, 4. 7, 6 on the bottom. 155 and 4, the time for the mile. In the upcoming 7th race, the number 7 horse Cellular has been scratched. 7th race, number 7 Cellular has been scratched. Post time of the board coming up in just 12 minutes. The 132 trifecta paid $57.40. $1 Quinella 1-3 $23. $1 exacta 1-3 $35.80. Remember to play that 50-50 raffle taking place right in front of the grandstand. Yesterday we had a winner that walked away with $1,097. Try your luck with the 50-50 draw this afternoon. If you have a losing ticket, we're going to give you an opportunity to make some money on it. Put your name on the back of that losing ticket. Put it in the white bucket with the orange caps right in front of the grandstand. And before the last race this afternoon, we will be pulling out a losing ticket and turning it into a winning one. And that ticket will be worth $100. Horses will be making their way into the racetrack for the post parade, race number 7. In the 7th race, number 7, Cellular, has been scratched. Let's take a look at the field for the 7th. Number 1 is McStoned again. Mike Pease owns, Andy Harrington, the winning driver. Number 2 is Jado. Bruce Ranger drives for Michelle Lefebvre. 3 is Power Mitt. Mike Stevenson driving for Dana Goding. Number 4, Little Maccabees, owned by Marianne Tompkins. Drew Campbell, the driver. 5, Northern Skyways, owned by Anthony Loico and Brad Vayu. The driver is Walter Case Jr. Love Crunchness, the 6. Kevin Switzer Jr. drives for PT Stable. And number 7, Cellular, has been scratched. Don't be shut out. Your racing action this afternoon, 7th race. Don't be shut out. Horses coming back for their second and final score. You have less than 3 minutes to post time, race number 7. Less than a minute now. Less than 1 minute till post time. Less than 1. Starter calls for the Trotters. It's post time. Starting gate is in motion. Field moving the way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. And they're off. Jado's moving quickly off stride. Goes Love Crunches as they move their way into the turn. McStone again towards the inside. It's McStone again and Harrington to the inside. Ranger and Jado towards the outside as they head their way into the turn. Power Mint got away there to be third. Little Maccabee fourth. Northern Skyway fifth. Love Crunchness is the early trailer after an early miscue. McStone again up on top, going to show the way up towards the opening quarter. Jado comfortably in the pocket, second and close to third now for Power Mitt. Little Maccabee fourth, Northern Skyway fifth, and Love Crunchness trying to catch up with the field. 29-4 is the opening panel. It's McStone again up on top by about a length and a half. Jado, Bruce Ranger sits second. Mike Stevenson, Power Mitt is third as they head the way out of the turn, but it's Andy Harrington with McStone again on the point, bringing the field up towards the half-mile pole. McStone again showing the way in search for win number 6 of the 2023 racing season. Jado second. Here comes Little Maccabee to the outside third. Power Mitt on the inside fourth. Northern Skyways fifth. Love Crunchness caught the field, races to the outside sixth. 1 minute, 3/5 half-mile time. It's McStone again up on top. On the outside, Little Maccabees coming to Colin. On the inside, Jado races third. They're going to have towards the three-quarter pole. McStone towards the inside. Over his shoulder, Little Maccabee behind that one. It's Jado. Up to three-quarters between horses. That's Northern Skyway. Three-quarters, McStone again there in 1 minute, 30 3/5. Little Maccabee towards the outside, still hounding the leader. Jado locked into the inside, racing third. Ahead on the way to 7/8. McStone again, been there every step of the way. Company up on the outside. Little Maccabee still bothering the leader. On the inside, Jado as they swing the way out of the turn. Harrington's asking more out of McStone again, and McStone again is responding. Got to be battle for that place spot. McStone again, Jado between horses get up for second. Little Maccabee third. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 1/5. Unofficial winner number 1, McStone again. Second to the 2, Jado. Mike Nickerson was born and raised in Augusta, Maine. He passed away at age 61 after battling a long illness. He owned a successful landscaping business in Augusta and was a huge supporter of the Windsor Fair and harness racing. Michael was a regular at the fair and always enjoyed the yearly traditions with the family, close friends cheering together in the first turn. His family continues to treasure fond memories of Michael and will always carry on the great love and passion for harness racing. Remembering Michael Nickerson in the winner's circle for race number 7. To the winner's circle moves number 1, McStone again. Bay Gelding 5-year-old by Wishing Stone out of McNary again. By Dragon again. Mike Pease of Appleton, Maine owns. Chris Hitchcock is the trainer. Andy Harrington drives. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 1/5. Win number 6 of the season for McStone again. The winner, number 1, McStone again, paid $17.20 to win. Dollar Exacta 1-2, $31.60. Dollar Quinella 1-2, $13.80. The $1 Trifecta 1-2-4 paid $58.70. Here's the order of finish. Number 1, McStone again, the winner. 2, Jado was second. 3, Power Mitt finished fourth. 4, Little Maccabee third. Number 5, Northern Skyway fifth. 6, Love Crunchness was sixth. Number 7, Cellular did not start. From the top, it's 1, 2, 4. 3, 5, 6 did not start on the bottom. 2 minutes, 1/5 time for the mile. Coming up, 8th race of the afternoon. There are no changes. No changes, race number 8. Reminder, racing action tomorrow. Labor Day, final day of racing action here at the Windsor Fair. 1 o'clock post time. You want to be on hand. The Invitational Pace. Some of the top pacers in the state of Maine will be competing for a purse of $15,000. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock post time. This is the place to be on a Labor Day. Exciting harness racing action here at the Windsor Fair. Just informed there's over $1,500 in the 50-50. Well, let's make that money grow. It benefits a good cause. Maine Harness Horsemen's Association Scholarship Fund. $1,500 and growing. The 50-50 raffle today. Horses making their way into the post parade for the 8th race of the afternoon. 8th race condition event going a distance of 1 mile, the purse $4,000. 6 horses will be going to post. Let's take a look at the field. Number 1 is Avery Sailster, is owned by Catherine Nason, driven by husband John Nason. 2, Seafood Sapphire. Aaron Hall drives for owners John and Thelma Kernan. Number 3 is Emeretta Gone, owned by Patricia Moody D'Angelo, driven by David Ingraham. Number 4 is Winfrith, owned by Edward Linsky. Dandis Lands is in the bike. 5, Royalty Again, owned by Richard Knight, driven by Drew Campbell. And number 6, it's Your Mama. Ed Fournier Jr. owns, Walter Case Jr. drives. 6 to the gate for the 8th. Win, play, show, Canella Exacta Trifecta. Post time on the board in 4 minutes to post. And I want to thank Lindsay Lee for doing a great job all this week. Let's give a fine round of applause. Lindsay Lee, our parade marshal all week long. Thank you, Lindsay. Wow, what are friends for? Horses coming back for their second and final score. 3 minutes on the board, post time in 3, just 3 minutes. Post time in 2 minutes, just 2 minutes to post time. Does that mean peace or 2 minutes? 2 minutes. You folks having a good time today, I hope? Excellent. One minute now. 1 minute to post time. Post time in a minute. 1 minute. Don't hold up any fingers for 1 minute. Over $1,500 in the 50-50 jackpot. Deb Patterson's voice carries all the way up here. You're more than welcome. We have a customer up here if you want to bring some up. Less than a minute, less than 1 minute to post time, less than a minute. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Starting gate is in motion. Field moving the way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. Off stride behind the gate goes Avery Sealster. On the go, Seafood Sapphire looking to grab the lead. Winfred center of the racetrack. Amaretta gone in between horses as they head their way into the turn. Winfred Dandis lands with the 9-5 shot. Now 2-1 shot going up on top to show the way. Seafood Sapphire settling back second. Amaretta gone is third. Up towards the quarter pole, racing fourth, that is Royalty again. Yamama is fifth, and Avery Seals to the trailer. As they go by that opening panel, Winfred showing the way for Dandis Lands. 28 seconds they drive. Racing in the second spot, Seafood Sapphire. Amaretta Gun races third, ahead in the way into the turn. Up to 3/8, quickly up on the outside. Here comes Drew Campbell with Royalty again. Now third, looking to be second. It's coming after Winfrith as they head the way out of the turn up to the half. It's Winfrith up on top. Royalty again ranging up on the outside second. Along the rail, third, Seafood Sapphire. Yamama's on the outside fourth. Fifth, that's Amaretta Gone. Avery Silster way back. 58.4 half-mile time. All the inside, Winfrith up on the outside. Royalty again, these two locking horns. All the inside, that's Seafood Sapphire looking for room third. Yamama's towards the outside fourth. Fifth spot, Amaretta Gun. Way back, Avery Silster. To 3/4 they drive, and Winfrith still showing the way. 2-5 favorite, but he's got company up on the outside with Royalty again, just about a quarter of a length away. Seafood Sapphire to the inside third. Yamama races to the outside fourth. Amaretta Gone fifth, 3/4, 1:28.4. And on the outside, here comes Royalty again, puts a nose in front. Winfrith trying to battle back to the inside. Moving up on the outside, back of the pack comes Yamama. Also in the go now, Amaretta Gone. They swing the way out of the turn, and Amaretta Gone is flying up on the outside. Down the stretch, here comes Amaretta Gone. Gonna go right on by. Amaretta Gone wins it all. Looked like the Royalty again, who got up for second. Seafood Sapphire third. 1:58.4, time for the mile. Unofficial winner, number 3, Amaretta Gone. Second to the 5, Royalty again. Third to number 2, Seafood Sapphire. Finishing fourth was number 4, Winfrith. 3-5-2, first three to the wire. Race number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, this 8th race, we're remembering Bob Simmons. Bob was born 1969 in Augusta, Maine. He spent much of his youth working with racehorses here in the Windsor Fairgrounds. Some of his fondest memories were working alongside his Uncle Rodney Grady, who had a powerful racing stable for 50 years. After high school, affectionately known as Simmy, he ventured outside of Maine to pursue his love of harness racing, and over his career, Bob worked for such trainers as Mickey McNichol, Joe Caroluzzi, and Randy Taft. Upon returning to Maine, Bob worked for several trainers, but more importantly, made several lifelong friends. He will be remembered for his love of his mother, Sal, passion for golf, ice fishing, playing the guitar, and of course, his sense of humor. Today's race sponsored by the Nickerson Racing and his niece, Emery. We miss you, Simmy. Remembering Bob Simmons in the winner's circle today. 3 Amaretta Gone is a bay mare 9-year-old by Real Desire out of Amaretti by Cam Fella. Patricia Moody D'Angelo, West Gardner, Maine owns. Hunter Moody trains. Dave Ingraham winning driver. 158-4 time for the mile. It's the first win of the season for number 3, Amaretta Gone, paying $12.20 to win. Order of finish for the 8th is as follows. Number 1, Avery Sailster was 6th. 2, Seafood Sapphire 3rd. 3, Amaretta Gone, the winner. 4, Winfrith was 4th. Number 5, Royalty again 2nd. And number 6, Your Mama 5th. Top down at 6, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5 on the bottom. 158-4 time for the mile. The $1 exacta 3.5 pay $28.80. $1 Quinella 3.5 $19.50. The $1 trifecta 352 $96.60. Looking at the 9th race of the afternoon, the number 7 horse Desideranto has been scratched. Race number 9, 7 horse Desideranto has been scratched.
Deb. Okay, come here. I gave him the water. She gave him the water. Wait, with the shoes. Puts her right in the wagon on Cole. Cheers. Say no thank you. Just say no thank you. Here's a little slab of shade. Here. Rita, you got it. I got it. I got it. It's cute, cheers. I had one, but it's yeah, definitely always use an umbrella. They should make a universal one. There is. It's called an umbrella. Some have handles, some have foot, some have screws in the ground. They should have a multi. I
Field for the ninth making their way out to the racetrack for the post parade. In the ninth race, number 7 Desiranto has been scratched. Again, ninth race, number 7 scratched Desiranto.
could see breaking even because it's such a risky bet. But you're telling me I lost $2 on a win? No.
Field of 7 will be going post with the ninth race. Let's take a look at the field. Number 1 is Classic American, owned and driven by Winter Asher Stahlbaum. 2 is Dylan's Future, it's owned by Scott Farley, driven by Andy Harrington. Number 3, SR Willpower, owned by Courtney Pitts and Adalberto Silva. Bruce Ranger, the driver. 4, Rose Run Sliders, owned by Gail Harris, driven by Heath Campbell. Play the Ponies, number 5. Drew Campbell drives for owner Mike Pease. Number 6, Rock and Roll Will Never Die, is owned by Dan Deslands, Jeff Deslands, Danny King, Dan Deslands, the rangeman. Number 7, Desiranto Does Not Start. Number 8, King Royalty, is owned by Hallie Bennett, Kevin Switzer Jr. in the bike. 8 to the gate, 7 to the gate for the ninth. Number 8, King Royalty, will score from the second tier. A field of 7 going to post for the ninth race. You have a few minutes to post time. Don't be shut out, ninth race of the afternoon.
So, will you hit it now? Don't you hit him again. I don't want to see that. What if he hit you? You'd be mad? No, you wouldn't. I don't know. You shouldn't be hitting anybody. We're going to go get some apple crust. Load it. Ice cream. Whipped cream. I don't see me making a living out of this. Some people do, though. They need that. That's some serious money.
Okay, we got all the things.
Approaching 3 minutes. 3 minutes to post time. Don't be shut out. Ninth race, 3 minutes. Remember the 50-50 drawing will be taking place before the last race this afternoon. So you still have time to purchase your 50-50 tickets. Also, if you have a losing ticket, put your name in the back. We have our lucky losing ticket contest today. White bucket in front of the grandstand with an orange cap. Put your name on the ticket, put it in the bucket, and there will be a losing ticket picked out at the end of the day today, which is actually just before the last race. And that ticket will become a winner for $100. 50-50, lucky losing ticket contest. Plenty of ways to win here at the Windsor Fair. Two minutes post time and 2 minutes to post. One minute to post time in a minute, just one.
Come over here so I can see.
Less than a minute, less than one. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Over $1,800, 50-50. Still have time to purchase. Be part of it. Fields in motion for the 9th. Here they come. And they're off. Play the ponies towards the outside to the inside. Dillon's Future along the rail. Classic American as they head the way into that first turn. Going up on top to grab the lead. That is On the inside, Dylan's Future up on the outside. Play the Ponies is challenging the leader. On the inside, racing there, that's Classic American. Campbell decides to settle back now with Play the Ponies, a huge hole. He's going to race there to be third. SR Willpower got to wait there to be fourth. Fifth in the field, Rose Run Slider. As they move their way up towards that opening panel, King Royalty, Rock and Roll Will Never Die in the back of the pack, 27-2. Opening panel. It's Dylan's Future up on top, currently on 14-1. Sit in the Pocket Classic American at 27-1 as they head their way out of the turn. The favorite at 4-5. It's Play the Ponies racing third. They're going to head their way up towards the half-mile pole, and Dylan's Future's going to take him there. Classic American second. Play the Ponies third. SR Willpower fourth. Fifth, that is Rose Run Slider. The trailer's King Royalty and Rock and Roll Will Never Die. 57-1 half-mile time. And Play the Ponies is now going to converge on top of Dylan's Future as they head their way down the backside. Classic American to the inside third. SR Willpower is racing fourth, angling to the outside. Rose Run Slider, fifth, sixth spot. That's King Royalty, Rock and Roll Will Never Die. The trailer up towards three quarters. Dylan's Future. Here comes Play the Ponies to the outside. He's coming to Colin, and he's going up on top. But if he looks over his shoulder, SR Willpower's chasing up to three quarters. 126-3. Rose Run Slider also getting into the game as they head the way into that final turn. Play the Pony shows the way. SR Willpower close to second. Up on the outside, Rose Run Slider. They swing the way out of the turn. They're coming for home. And Play the Pony showing the way home. And Drew Campbell's asking for more. A 4-5 favorite's going to win it very easily today. Getting up for second, Rose Run Slider. Third spot goes to SR Willpower. 156-4, the time for the mile. Unofficial winner number 5, Play the Ponies. Second to the 4, Rose Run Slider. Third, number 3, SR Willpower. 5-4-3, first 3 to the wire. 156-4, time for the mile. In the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, the 9th race, this is the Farrington Thompson Memorial. The presentation given today in memory of Mickey Farrington, as well as his daughter Millie Thompson and her son Mick Thompson. Mickey Farrington and his extended family spent many hours here enjoying the harness racing at the Windsor Fair. They look forward to the fair each year and never missed a day at the races for many, many years. We are here today in remembrance of the 11th sport of the fair. It's the Farrington Thompson Memorial. The presentation going to number 5, Play the Ponies, and Drew Campbell. Number 5, Play the Ponies. A brown gelding 6-year-old by Shadow Play out of Expose by Artiscape. Owned by Michael Pease of Appleton, Maine. Trained by Chris Hitchcock. Driven by Drew Campbell. 156-4, time for the mile. It's the 4th win of the season for number 5, Play the Ponies. Number 5 horse Play the Ponies, paid $3.60 to win. $1 exacta 5-4, $17.60. $1 Quinella 4-5, $8.20. And the $1 trifecta 5-4-3, $35.90. Here's the order of finish for the 9th race. Number 1 Classic American was 7th. 2 Dylan's Future 5th. 3 SR Willpower 3rd. 4 Rose Run Slider 2nd. Number 5 Play the Ponies the winner. 6 Rock and Roll Will Never Die 6th. Number 7 Desiranto did not start. Number 8 King Royalty 4th. Top down at 753 216. Scratch 4 on the bottom. 156 and 4 time for the mile. And the 10th race, it's the start of the late double. Also, we have Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta Trifecta. 11th race today, second half of the late double, number 3. Should Have Bet More has been scratched. 11th race, number 3, Should Have Bet More has been scratched. Post time for the 10th race coming up in 7 minutes to post, just 7.
All he's got for is if I can produce babies, that's all.
Yeah, right.
That's it. That's all he's good for. Babies. Don't need a special talent for that.
Look at that bull, okay? That bull was gone January. Looking at that. Yeah. Right there.
Oh, the red one you were looking at?
Yeah. He was born in January. Right? See the size of him compared to ours that was born this spring?
Oh yeah, theirs is older, obviously.
Makes moves and all this. It's good. For that breed. She's real nice.
Better not give her away either.
I'm not giving that away.
You get rid of her. Have to get rid of her. Kill the ugly bastard. Can't stand it.
Hey, you can't win them all unless you win the first one.
Clear read? Okay. Let's take a look at the field for the 10th. Number 1, Daniel Sumner drives stormy weather ahead. Number 2, instant replay Walter Case Jr. in the bike. Number 3, Air Spinner Wally Watson does the driving. 4, it's Creepin' with Kevin Switzer Jr. 5, Let's Fool Around, Drew Campbell in the bike. 6, Thinking of Slim, it's Aaron Hall doing the reins. Number 7, it's See You Friday with Bruce Ranger. And number 8, Bowmaster with Dandis Lance. Bowmaster scores from the second tier. Win, play, show, Quinella Exact, the trifecta wagering. It's the first half of the late double. Second half of the late double, race 11, the number 3, who has should have bet more, has been scratched. 11th race, scratch the 3, should have bet more. Post time on the board coming up, 4 minutes to post. Don't be shut out. Race number 10.
I don't know why. Yes.
Last call on 50-50. Last call. They'll be drawing the numbers shortly. Last call to get your 50-50 tickets.
I thought this was supposed to go that way. They're going the wrong way.
Yeah, they just
They're going the other way, ain't they?
that's a whole entirely different horses. I like that horse.
They can raise all off now. If you're fighting, we'll go run the race.
Less than 2 minutes. Make your way to the windows. Less than 2 minutes. 1 minute, 1 minute to post time in a minute, just one. Less than a minute, less than 1 minute till post time, less than one. Starter calls for the horses. It's post time. Field for the 10th, heading the way towards the gate. Wings of the gate have opened. Gates in motion. Field moving the way into the turn. They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. And they're off. Let's fall around towards the outside. Also, the go see you Friday to the inside. Instant replay. They head in the way into the turn. Stormy weather ahead towards the inside. Bowmaster's good in a good position as they head the way into that first turn. Air Spender. Quickly, that is instant replay showing the way. Here comes Bowmaster, going to look to settle in second. How he ever got there from the second tier is beyond me. As they head the way up towards that opening panel, Stormy weather ahead, getaway there to be third. Air Spender fourth. Racing fifth, that's Let's Fall Around. Sixth spot in the field, creeping. Seventh spot angling to the outside. That is See You Friday. Thinking of Slim the trailer, 28-2. Opening panel. They're heading the way into the turn. Instant replay. Walter Case Jr., 4-5 favorite, shows the way. Bowmaster breathing down the neck of the leader. All the inside, Stormy weather ahead. They're converging up on the outside. Here comes Air Spinner coming after the leader as they come up to the half. Instant replay showing the way. Bowmaster to the inside second. Air Spinner to the outside third. Racing fourth, that's Let's Fall Around. Stormy weather ahead, fifth, sixth to the outside. See You Friday. Creeping and Thinking of Slim Trail, 59 half-mile time. Ahead on the way into the turn to go down the backside. Instant replay showing the way. Air Spender grinding up on the outside second. Bowmaster patient towards the inside. Races third. Up towards three quarters. Let's Fall Around with the cover towards the outside fourth. Racing fifth to the outside, See You Friday. Off stride in the field, making a break that was Let's Fall Around. As they head their way towards three quarters, it's instant replay with Bowmaster right behind them. They're getting away from the field. Three quarters, 1:27-4. See You Friday's racing third. They head in the way into the turn. Instant replay, been right there from the get-go. Bowmaster trying to get closer to the leader, and this lands tips to the outside, and he's coming after instant replay. Far outside, See You Friday. On the inside, instant replay. To the outside, Bowmaster. Instant replay towards the inside. Thinking of Slim gets up there for second. See You Friday races third. 1:56-3, the time for the mile. Race is now appearing on the tote board. Here's the order of finish. Number 1, Stormy Weather Ahead, was 8th. 2, Instant Replay, the winner. 3, Air Spinner, 7th. 4, Creepin' was 5th. Number 5, Let's Fall Around, 6th. 6, Thinking of Slim, 2nd. 7, See You Friday, 3rd. And number 8, Bowmaster, 4th. Top down, it's 8, 1, 7, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4 in the bottom, 156 and 3, time for the mile. New lifetime win record for Instant Replay. 11th and final race coming up. 12 minutes to post time. 11th race, scratch the 3, should have bet more. The $1 exacta 2-6 paid $22.70. The pick 5 combination, ladies and gentlemen, 3 out of 5 paid $27.50. The numbers were 1, 1, 3, 5, 7 with 2. Again, 2-6 exacta $22.70. Dollar Quinella 2-6 $8.30. The dollar trifecta 2-6-7 paid $94.80. Again, the pick 5 was a 3 out of 5. The numbers were 1, 1, 3, 5, 7 with the 2. If you have a question whether or not it's a winning ticket on your pick 5, just go to the mutual windows. They'll be more than happy to scan it to determine if it's a winner. It's $1,150 in the kitty. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winning number on the 50-50, 999 619. 999 619. 999 619. $1,150.
Okay, I'll come back up if
999 619. If you don't claim it, we're going to have to draw another number. 999 619. That's great. The little kid won. Post time on the board, 7 minutes. Horses for the 11th race coming onto the racetrack. Number 3, Should Have Bet More, has been scratched. Reminder, racing action tomorrow, last day of the fair. Labor Day racing action, 1 p.m. post time. Come on out, enjoy the $15,000 invitational pace. Weatherman says it's going to be beautiful tomorrow. Come on out, enjoy racing action tomorrow. Post time is at 1 p.m. Let's take a look at the field. Number 1 in the field, Prince Horizon, is owned by Courtney Pitts and Alberto Silva. Jonathan Bresnahan drives. 2, Beach Directors, owned by Teresa Colston. Walter Case Jr. is in the bike. 3, Should Have Bet More, did not start. Has been scratched. Number 4 is Yes We See, is owned by Mary Fernald, driven by Wallace Watson. 5, Emma's Fairy Tale, Rosario Cloutier Jr. drives, and he owns. Number 6, Fox Valley Cupid, Scott Farley owns with Kevin Switzer Jr. in the bike. And number 7 is Primo's Last Rodeo, is owned by Don Dickerson. Heath Campbell in the sulky. 6 to the gate for the 11th. Win, play, show, Quinella Exacta, trifecta wagering the 11th race.
Take no for an answer, throw it out. If he doesn't take it, say, I'm sorry, Ray. You'll be mad. Okay, go ahead, go. I want to leave. You got the tickets? What were they? So we didn't win. I didn't know they already called them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, 9-9 something she said.
Oh, whatever.
So if there's one ticket missing, no, I'm kidding. No, I didn't know they called them. I told her to go give Dick $100. I don't give a fuck. That guy took so good care of me years ago. I didn't even make up. I'm in the hole again. I said, don't take no for an answer. Yeah, I remember him selling to the ball boots all the time. The one I used to go over, the one I left Carol for.
Yeah.
And this guy got a settlement for 100. Self-insured. I couldn't believe I'm in golf court when they shoot.
Post time in 4 minutes, 4 minutes to post.
He got the settlement. He was broke in 6 months. He bought 2 Harleys, one for him, one for a friend of his. Dick and Bob sold him the business. An old pickup with an oil-based outfit like I got.
Yeah.
He said, Ray, here's $7 grand. Show him the ropes. First night out, Moose hit the truck and told him the truck. He never went back to get the shit. He never went back. He just blew it drinking. But he gave me $7,000 again. Their sport. So him and Bob split whatever, 9,000 apiece, and gave me 7. They just go show him what to do.
Now you don't think, I think I asked you already, but if I wanted to do like sales help,
Yeah.
and I paid, let's say I got a shop foreman to do it for me, and I paid him half of it.
Yeah,
Could I make 60 grand a year doing that?
easily.
Easily?
I
You should
could-
do that. I just don't have time.
Corey wants to buy. I got an outfit for sale. You fucking laugh.
How much?
Corey goes. I'd sell it with the trailer for like 5 grand.
3 minutes, 3 minutes to post time. Horses coming back for their second and final score, just 3 minutes.
I'm like Brandon. I'm not doing it to him. I'm not giving it to him because he's already got my oil base on. Chad, Eric sent me a picture of a seal truck. He said this truck would be perfect for you. Is a diamond on it?
Yeah.
I'm like, I sold that to him for $27,000. But you know what? He did 2 parking lots down the beach. A motherfucker made 14. People can laugh. All it takes is one truck. You fill up that rig. Say it costs you, I don't know what it is a gallon, 4 times 250. I just got to go in the other day, put it on a trailer. Had it started, I had it all winterized. The tub's brand spanking new.
5 grand, then I need a truck. I can tell you.
Yeah, Absolutely. You don't need a truck. Seal pruning is the most hidden secret because it's 90% profit. There is no price. Look at the guy. Sit like that guy. You got a good job.
Yeah.
But then you want to go buy a rubber machine. You go to Home Depot, you buy the whole rubber like I got. 16.
Yeah. Now what's the rubber? How long does it take to run your build?
What do you mean? First of all, you don't have to spray it. You don't have to.
No?
If it's small, just fill the buckets up. It's cheaper to buy it in bulk.
Yeah.
You go, oh, well, I have to tell you what to buy. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Or affect it.
I wouldn't hurt you guys. I'm just
One
looking
day.
at extra money.
I won't hurt you. Well, Jimmy sends his guys to go do all the driveways. You know what I mean? Yeah, they make fun. I mean, my trailer is
Less than a minute, less than 1 minute till post time.
And I remember John Durkee telling me years ago, he can't, how do you say that? Why did you make them stronger?
Right.
You were taught that. Oh, well, you are. That's what
Right. I tell you, I'm flying at it. Staples?
Yeah. You got Sakusa out there.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah, that guy, look at change. Look at change.
Yeah.
Started, what, 9 years ago? You must see the signs out there.
Now, well, my buddy Glow.
Shameless.
Yeah.
Seal coat. Glow's the same way.
Yeah, he's
His
killing
father
it.
come after me.
He told me that.
That's what God's honest truth.
Well, he wanted you to train him, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I told him where to buy stuff and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he never got back to me. But
Now, how much? So if I did that, I could make 60, 70 grand a year.
easily.
Easily.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
But I gotta pay somebody to do it
You
because I
have,
don't
you
have
have
time.
one job like I do, 20 grand. Parking lot. One parking lot.
Starter calls for the horses. It's post time.
Here's your outfit paid for 3 times.
Yeah.
And you get the liability insurance to cover yourself $1,000 for me, and you're done. It's all about your name. It's your name up now. Do quality work, have your mouth,
Yeah.
do 'em.
The problem is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
We give a guy 25. So, if you have, you're still gonna make 15 grand. And it's not hard work.
Right.
It's not like paper.
Right. And I can sell the work. I have room to sell. I can sell.
Starting gates in motion.
Yeah, Foxy Valley, Cupid.
Field moving the way into the turn.
He might have got mad at him.
Yeah, for offering money.
What? Huh?
They're at the head of the stretch, and here they come. And they're off to the inside. Beach Director up on the outside. Fox Valley Cupid's going to battle for the early lead. And Miss Fairy Tale settling in there to be third. Towards the inside, Prince Horizon's fourth. End of the turn, they're going to drive up on the outside as they make their way down the backside at Yes We See. Early trailers, Primo's Last Rodeo. As they head their way up towards the quarter pole, Fox Valley Cupid's going to go grab the lead. Beach Director settles back to be second. And Miss Fairy Tale third. Racing fourth, Yes We See. Fifth spot in the field, that's Prince Horizon, the trailers, Primo's Last Rodeo. 28-1 opening panel. Heading the way into the turn, they're going to come by the grandstand first time. It is Fox Valley Cupid up on top, 3-5 favorite. Second shot on the board, that's 9-5. Beach Director comfortably sits the pocket. About 3 lanes back to Emma's Fairy Tale racing third. They're making their way out of the turn. They're going to come towards the half-mile pole. Fourth spot in the field, Yes We See. On the outside, Primo's Last Rodeo. On the inside, the trailer, Prince Horizon, half 58-1. Heading the way into the turn to go down the backside, second and final time. That's Fox Valley Cupid, the pace setter. Beach Director sits the pocket. Emma's Fairy Tale is third. Yes We See fourth. Rodeos Primo's Last Rodeo to the outside. Fifth, the trailer. It's Prince Horizon. They're moving their way towards the three-quarter pole. And Fox Valley Cupid switches asking for more because he hears Beach Director breathing down his neck. Racing third, Emma's Fairy Tale. On the outside, Primo's Last Rodeo. They had to be fourth, fifth to the inside. Yes, we see the trailer is Prince Horizon. 128 and 4, three-quarters. On the inside, showing the way, Fox Valley Cupid. Beach Director tips towards the outside. Emma's Fairy Tales along the rail. On the outside, Primo's Last Rodeo. It's squaring off between Fox Valley Cupid and Beach Director. They head the way out of the turn. Fox Valley Cupid to the inside. Case moving quickly up in the outside with Beach Director down the stretch. On the inside, Fox Valley Cupid. Beach Director. Fire outside. Emma's Fairy Tale. Not enough. Beach Director's going to win it all. Emma's Fairy Tale charged late. Photo will be between Emma's Fairy Tale and Fox Valley Cupid for the place position. But Beach Director, 2 minutes, 3/5. Unofficial winner, number 2, Beach Director. Second to the 5, Emma's Fairy Tale. Third to the 6, Fox Valley Cupid. Presentation in the winner's circle from East Coast Equine Wellness. East Coast Equine Wellness was founded in 2023 by owner Michaela Gray. Here at the East Coast Equine Wellness, we focus on equine athletes throughout the state of Maine. We provide pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, also known as MagnaWave. MagnaWave is a PMF, a pulse electromagnetic field therapy device that delivers magnetic pulses to the body to help reduce pain, inflammation, and speed up healing. It helps increase blood flow into tissues, getting rid of toxins throughout the body. The magnetic pulse travels 16 inches within the body, making sure to get deep within the muscle tissues. We encourage you to check us on Facebook or Instagram at East Coast Equine Wellness to schedule a session for your equine athlete to get them feeling better. I want to thank East Coast Equine Wellness, and Michaela Gray for the sponsorship of Racing Action. And check them out on Instagram and Facebook today. Race is official. Here's the order of finish. Number 1, Prince Horizon was 6th. 2, Beach Director, the winner. 3, Should Have Bet More was scratch. 4, Yes We See was 4th. Number 5, Emma's Fairy Tale, 2nd. 6, Fox Valley Cupid, 3rd. And number 7, Primo's Last Rodeo, 5th. Top down at 6, 1, scratch. 4, 2, 3, 5 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. And that concludes our racing program, ladies and gentlemen. We thank everybody for coming out. Invite you to stick around, enjoy some of the fair festivities. We're back in action tomorrow, post time 1 p.m. Have great racing action tomorrow, and it includes the $15,000 invitational pace. Post time tomorrow is at 1 p.m. From high above trackside, this is your track announcer, Bill Ellis, bidding you good day. Please drive carefully. See you tomorrow, 1 o'clock post time. Have a great night, everybody. We have a lucky loser ticket contest here. Pick out a name. All right, pick out a losing ticket. Mandy Jones. Mindy Jones. Mindy Jones, please come over in front of the grandstand. Mindy Jones, you've won the lucky losing ticket contest. Mindy Jones. Come on over in front of the grandstand. Mindy Jones. Mindy Jones. Where is Mindy? Congratulations, Mindy.